Welcome to AlphaCars. My name is Dimitri, and today we're checking out 2004 Mercedes SL55, an exclusive Designo variant with only 43,000 miles and uniquely original. Let's take a closer look. Exclusive and timeless styling, tremendous performance, and down-to-earth cost of ownership. So you would say, what do you mean down-to-earth cost of ownership? Well, we're looking at pretty much an exotic vehicle. Performance-wise, it beats a lot of exotics. You get inside of this vehicle, you know you are in something very, very, very special. And then within that very, very, very special, this one is an exclusive on its own. And when I say down-to-earth ownership, it is because from the standpoint of maintenance, these are pretty much bulletproof and very, very predictable. We've been doing Mercedes service for over 30 years, to be exact, 32 years. We know exactly what these cars need, what they need, and when they need them. We actually took some serious steps to make the ownership of this car very, very special. When we say expect to be impressed, we always deliver on the promise, and we want you to be expect to be impressed, not only when you buy the car, but months and years down the road. So we actually approved and completed over $8,500 worth of maintenance improvements. And they include, I'll show you, we started off with a comprehensive Mercedes-Benz inspection that was completed by our Mercedes-Benz technician. And then he was impressed with the car, and we asked him, so what would you do to this car to make sure those no maintenance things that we kind of know they pop up here and there, what about if we address them? The car is so special, we want to get this all taken care of. So he gave us a list of things, and we've done them. So what you get with this car, you get a new set of Continental WS tires, DWS tires, extreme contacts. Here they are, made in USA. And the front ones are 255/40/18. The rear ones are 285/35/18 that are sitting on beautiful 5-spoke AMG wheels. While we're talking about the wheels and rims, let's take a look. We also installed a new set of brakes. And I'm talking brakes like new rotors, new pads, new sensors, new hardware, new brake fluid. It is all new, front and rear. Then let's move on to the engine compartment. We have done some things there as well, and don't you worry, we're going to spend time inside the car as well. Everything clicks nicely, just like it is on a new car. So what we have done here, we installed a new set of valve cover gaskets, something that we all know every engine of every vehicle needs. We've done it both sides, right and left side, new valve cover gaskets. While we were there, we actually replaced and installed a new set of ignition wires. And this is one of those unique and amazing technology fitted engines that has a dual spark plugs per cylinder. You can look it up. It is amazing technology. It allows phenomenal fuel efficiency, amazing low end torque, and just overall incredibly smooth engine performance. So here they are. We installed a new set of ignition, or also known as spark plug wires, and of course we put new spark plugs. The transmissions on these are sport shift Mercedes transmissions. They're super reliable. And the only thing, it's a little thing, they start to seep a little bit of, they may start to seep a little bit of fluid through the transmission electrical plug adapter. So we took care of that. We replaced that adapter with a new one, new seal, so it's good for another God knows how many years and how many thousands of miles. And you'll see later in this video the underbody, it was super clean, and we invested more time in undercarriage detailing. What we also done on the undercarriage, and you'll see it, I'll try to show it to you here, we've done a spray on chip guard on the bottom of the bumper. You don't see it. It doesn't change the original look of the car, but it's there. And should you touch something with the bottom of the bumper before it starts damaging the bumper, it will have to go through the spray-on durable liner that we applied. The car's paint was very, very nice. We've done a little bit of paint correction. It did not need much. We did it. So it's ready for a Ceramic Pro application. We're an official distributor and certified installer of Ceramic Pro, ceramic coating on paint. So that can be done here. We've done paint correction already, and then we did the interior detailing, exterior detailing, and $8,500 later, we have this gorgeous, gorgeous automobile. So actually, let's get the engine running. Let's get that out of the way. And yes, this is a supercharged V8. And you can hear it. It's very, very smooth, incredibly smooth. And obviously the condition of this vehicle is amazing. It's 100% original. Bolts and nuts and paint and body panels, and no hardware was ever touched around the body parts. You can see everything is original. Engine insulation is intact and in great condition. The hood underside is nice and clean. Even these little clear plastic pieces are on, which is very important. I remember we had one car years ago, one of these actually came off loose, and the customer, the owner of the vehicle, had a complaint of occasional squeak on the road. And every shop, every local dealer looked at the vehicle, and of course no one wanted to spend the time and dive into diagnosis. We ended up figuring it out. It took us a couple hours, but it was actually one of these pieces were missing, and it was causing a rubbing on this adjustment pad. And that was causing the squeak under only certain weather conditions and under certain driving conditions, but it was also driving the owner of the car crazy. So when we talk about original vehicles, everything counts, and this car is 100% original. And to preserve this originality from day one, it has the chip guard installed on it, and it's actually in impressive condition. I don't know if it's the original from day one. The reason I say it was probably installed from day one because there isn't a one single chip on the front of the vehicle. So it's possible that the original one was actually removed and then replaced with another one, because this one is in really nice shape. Or maybe, and most likely, this vehicle was just kept inside, out of the sun, and the chip guard retained its original clarity and fit and finish. So we're very happy with that. I'm not going to bore you with paint meter tests. You can look up the results on our website, and it's very, very impressive, consistent readings of anywhere between 3.5 to 4.5 throughout all body panels. So speaking of body panels, let's take another closer look at the vehicle. We'll go from the distance first. Here it is in front of our AlphaCars building. This car would make any building look beautiful. So be ready when you pull up to a nice restaurant. If they have the space in front, they would park it in front. Same goes for the nice hotels. there are really no dings and chips and scratches or dents. It's just an amazing, truly amazing condition. And yes, it's offered by AlphaCars. Expect to be impressed. Even these marketing plates that we have made from a heavy-duty stamped aluminum with AlphaCars logo in the middle of it. Let's take a look at the interior and all the options that came with this car. So I have all the doors open so we can take a look. The options on this car actually total to almost $15,000. To be exact, $14,565 of factory installed options. And there's one other goodie that was installed afterwards, but it's also a Mercedes goodie and something that I know we love, a Bluetooth interface. Yes, you get this on this 2004 Mercedes. We're gonna pull the key out. So this car in 2004 originally came with a Motorola V60 phone. If you remember those were actually cool phones. They looked like this. And then as Bluetooth gained popularity, Mercedes came up with this adapter, Mercedes-Benz V60 adapter with Bluetooth. So you insert it here. Now you don't need your Motorola flip phone. You can actually use your smartphone, and you can use your very smartphone now and have your phone calls taken right through Mercedes-Benz audio system. Your microphone here will work. It is located right there, and the sound will go through the speakers. You can answer and end calls through the vehicle buttons. So that was I'm not sure if it was $300 or $400, but between $14,565 of factory installed options and a few $100 of this Bluetooth accessory, you're gonna be very close to $15,000 in factory options. In 2004, $15,000, you could buy a new car. In fact, a decent, very good new car. You could buy a Honda Accord in 2004, probably an EX with maybe even with something with a sunroof. You could buy a Toyota Camry. You can buy a VW. So, or you could get $14,000 worth of option on a $120,000 Mercedes-Benz SL55. So this vehicle, before the Bluetooth adapter, was $134,615 $2004, which are very different from dollars 18 years later. I look at this car, I can't believe it's 18 years old. It's got the technology, it's got the looks, it's got the performance, and the condition. It looks like a very well-maintained 2 or 3 year old exotic car. It has, we'll spend more time around the interior, but it has absolutely no scuffs, no chips, even around the door jambs. All the decals, everything lines up. All the brushed aluminum parts in great conditions. All the rubber seals are nice and soft. We're gonna put the top down, and for that we will have to lower this divider to tell the vehicle body computer that to allow to lower the top. The fact that you just want to lower the top is not enough. The computer has to assess if there's enough room in your trunk, and for that you have to lower this, and you still have very decent amount of room up there. Check this out. So we have the Designo floor mats, and we have the original rubbery mat. Let's look at the floor mats and at their condition. This is the passenger side. and it looks awesome. And here's a Designo embroidery. And these are, by the way, listed on the original window sticker. So these are the floor mats from 2004, and they're still in very good condition. And if somehow some human being is gonna get stuck in your trunk, don't you worry, because they're gonna have this blinking button that they can push and release the trunk lid. And unless someone is sitting on the trunk lid of your SL55, they will be fine. Okay, what else do we have here? We have the original navigation set of CDs, which were only $150 in 2004. And I retrieved this one from the navigation system, which by the way works. And there's a whole set for the entire United States. And I inserted the nice music CD there. We're gonna get to listen to it. And here's the complete set of owner's manuals, everything. So there's a lot of reading for you if you are one of those Mercedes owners. Most of Mercedes owners are like that. We all love to read Mercedes books. So we have a lot of reading to do on this one. We have the Mercedes-Benz Motorsports lubrication, Partners in Motorsports mobile lubrication. We have factory approved service products. Those are very important. Voice control system, something you can talk to your vehicle. Here's the famous V60 digital cellular phone. And on this vehicle, it is replaced with a plug-in Bluetooth, Mercedes-Benz Bluetooth adapter. Just for kicks, I'm sure you can find these on eBay, and you can plug it in. You won't be able to have it assigned to the network. Here's the book for the command system for that screen. Then we have the roadside assistance program, which is still active for your Mercedes, 1-800 for Mercedes. Hopefully you never need it. And here is the book with Mercedes-Benz service centers. Definitely a strong competitor to Google. So if you like paper, this will beat Google. And we have service and warranty information for 2004. And this book was definitely used a lot. It's in great condition, and there are important important pages are identified with little stickers. You can have your own, but if you don't want to have your own, you can check out these pages. I'm sure there's important stuff there. So I'll put this all together, I promise. So let's close the trunk. Actually, what else do we have here? Oh, we have a couple more goodies here. So we have easy access battery, no worries. And then we have this tire inflation compressor. We have the toolkit. We have a space saver spare tire. Great. Everything else is in awesome condition. So let's close the trunk lid. And by the way, speaking of this trunk compartment, there's plenty of room, you can see. And this trunk lid, you're going to see it works in both directions. So these hinges are for your regular trunk lid operation. And then there is also a massive power. So these hinges are actually situated in another massive frame. And you'll see how this frame is going to open the trunk lid, but in a different direction. So let's take a look at it. So we're going to turn ignition on. By the way, we do have two keys, two Mercedes keys. These are very innocent looking, pretty expensive Mercedes keys. They're in very good conditions. They're not cracked, they're not beat up. So we're going to put this key in the ignition. We're going to start the vehicle. We don't have to, but we will. And let's get this out of the way. At the time of this video, we are observing 43,494 AMG miles. So this is the panorama roof, and then in the back we have this rollover protection bar, we actually should lower it. And there it is. We're going to push this button and goes down. In case you didn't see it, goes up. And this is just for looks, because for looks, unless you're rolling over, hopefully you never will enjoy this roll bar other than for looks. We're going to lower it. So this is how much glass we get in this AMG. Check this out. So the master switch for the sunroof, for the convertible top, hard top, works like this. We're going to lift this up, push this back, and watch what happens. Here's the look at this beauty. I'm going to lower the windows. And let's shut off this engine so we can enjoy. I'm going to remove the key. Look at this cockpit. It is exotic. And I'm not sure if I finished my thought on down-to-earth exotics, because most exotic cars, you're also spending exotic ownership, exotic money for the cost of ownership. And the AMG, I can tell you, we've been servicing these cars for a long time. They are down-to-earth when it comes to cost of maintenance, repairs, and the reliability is just simply amazing. The key is to find a very well-maintained, finest example. And this one beats them all. We've seen many. This one is an incredible example. Here it is. And let's take a quick walk. And we did remove the front splash shields just so that we can see the engine compartment. The splash shields are right here. So we have them, and we're going to install them after I'm done with this video. Okay. So here's the front end. And when we install new tires, we do full road force balancing and road force matching. So we confirm that the new tires pass road force specifications to be in single digits. And then we match the placement of the tire to the rim in the most optimal way. Our equipment allows that, and it's designed for that. And actually, we have a great video you can check on our YouTube channel for road force matching. As you can see, the engine is in awesome condition. With only 43,000 miles, it is just broken in. The front splash shields, no damage, no cracks, nice condition. The rims are nice and straight. That has been, they've been checked, and that's been confirmed when we did the installation of the new tires. We also did valve cover gaskets, spark plugs, ignition wires. So we did a really top level maintenance package on this. Something very common on these vehicles, and we did it on this one, is you can see that connector. There are two rubber seals on that electrical connector for the transmission control, and it wasn't leaking on this one, but we always take care of that, so that's been done. As you can see, the splash shields on the underbody in great condition, no scrapes. The exhaust system, no scrapes, perfectly aligned, and even cosmetically in quite impressive condition. The rear body, excellent condition. Tailpipes, perfectly aligned within the rear bumper openings. And as we walk around the vehicle and check out the rocker panel cladding, a beautiful AMG design, no scrapes, no scratches. Front bumper looks awesome. And for those of you that really know these vehicles, we did install here, you can see the black finish on the bumper. And it's not something that you can see when the vehicle is on the ground, but this is something that we do. We use German Worth chip guard spray on, and it's a nice protective coating that protects the paint against scrapes. So that's been done. The wheels are in awesome condition. As you can see, the brake rotors are brand new, front and back, and new brake pads. Rear suspension, another look at it. And it's always nice to deal with 100% factory original cars that have not been in the body shop for any reason. So you're looking at the factory assembly, everything from little screws that hold together trim pieces to, of course, full vehicle assembly. So that's all original on this car. Okay, we parked the vehicle in a great spot. And this one has a keyless go, which means we can shut off and start the engine with the push of a button. Oops, since we have the key in there. Let's see how it works without the key. Oh, step on the brake. Starts right up. Full tank of gas. To shut it off, we just push this button and shut it off. Once again, let's start it now. This time I'm gonna step on the brake, push the button, start up. While we're here, let's check it out. Active body control on this one, adjustable suspension, and another little goodie. I'm not gonna bother you with this one. You can look it up in the owner's manual. Nothing super exciting, but active body control is exciting. You have to check it out if you get to drive one of these. The condition of all these buttons is amazing. Really no signs of wear. The screen, no scratches. All the buttons nice and tight, nothing is loose. And the sound system is very, very nice. Okay. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's how the convertible should look like. This thing is gorgeous. Let's check it out from an unusual angle. We'll get up here. And let's take a look. That's one of my favorite views. Nice angle, and with this elevation, this looks absolutely stunning. For sure, an attractive looking automobile. For sure, an attractive looking automobile. Yeah, we did not look at each rim individually. This one is impeccable. One little, actually we will touch that up. Somehow we missed it. It's not even a gouge, just a little touch up. Needs a little touch up, so we'll take care of that. We already looked at the front end, which looked phenomenal. Here's the DWS tire, and this rim looks very, very nice. And the left rear rim also looks very, very nice. And by the way, since we're looking at the details, the door handles, no scratches, no marks, the little rubber gaskets in great condition. And my favorite part of any car, especially of this one, with the Designo Graphite interior. Let's take a closer look. Look at this dashboard and look at this beautifully textured finish on this wood. Oh, I'm sorry, on the dashboard, on the leather. Look at this. Look at the condition. And the wood is beautiful, absolutely no cracks. And this has a full leather interior. These uppers, door, it's all leather. The dash upper is leather. And let's check out the seat bolsters. Amazing. Absolutely no signs of wear. the back area, which are not back seats, in great condition. And these seat belts are not to tie down little children. This is actually for cargo. So this can be pulled out and you can plug it down there, and that's to secure the cargo, not for the car seats. You'd be surprised what we have seen. On the driver's door, on the driver's entry point, areas that definitely have more use. Also, amazing, impeccable condition. The steering wheel virtually has no wear, looks like new. And again, the seat bolster, it's amazing. Whoever was getting in and out of this vehicle probably saw our early video we did, I don't know, like 10 years ago. We did the video. It's very simple video. It's basically showing you how to get in and out of cars with extended seat bolsters. And the best part, the easiest thing is you put your hand on it like this, and then you get in. So your hand will protect the seat bolster. And if you do it several times, it'll be like second nature. That's what I do when I get in and out of these cars. You pretty much use your hand as a support, but you put it against the bolster, and then you get in and out nice and easy. Simple thing that will save the seat bolster. So I'm not sure how they saved this one, but it is incredible. Cup holders. Yep, nice. Both of them work very, very nice. And these technologically advanced door pockets where you release that, not only it opens the cover, but it also opens the side of the door pocket by almost an inch, so that you can get your stuff with ease. So what else can I show you? Well, the performance of the vehicle. When you drive it, it is amazing. I'll take it around the building and I'll comment on a couple things. Oh, we do need to close that door. And I can do that, sure. So let's get this door closed. And by the way, this pocket also works just as nice. We have our little window stickers that we're supposed to have for compliance on the window. I took them off, but we do have them. So, yeah, and again, if you look at all these switches, amazing condition. Absolutely amazing condition. I look at details like these little heads of the hardware to make sure that hasn't been turned on this car. Nothing has been turned. It's really a finest example of the SL55 AMG. So let's drive it around the building. Yeah, this time we'll step on the brake, push the button, start the car up. Look at the ashtray. It was never used for ash. It looks super clean. Here's the 12-volt cigarette lighter, which has never lighted a cigarette, but it is there. And yeah, maybe we will take it down the street just for a quick drive. Oh yes, it has the torque, and it's so like incredible. It doesn't even, it feels like it's, I hate to say it, it's the best of two worlds. It has the power of the Tesla, like road ripping, pavement destruction type of power. It just pulls, and then it's got the roar from the engine, but it's not the Harley Davidson roar that everybody in the neighborhood hears. It's just a nice sound. I hope the microphone transmits the exciting sound from this exhaust. So I'm gonna turn around. This thing is amazing, just absolutely amazing. And you get a benefit of a stunning, sharp radius of turning. Look at that. At 2,000 RPM, it just propels this. It's pretty heavy convertible. It just propels it like it has no weight. Wow, the brakes are smooth and they're engaging right away, and they're brand new. Yeah, I can drive it all day long. That's why I love the AMG. It doesn't matter. As long as it's got a nice V8, it doesn't have to be supercharged or turbocharged. This one happens to be supercharged, so sorry about that, but it is incredible. So let's take another look at the vehicle. I definitely want to thank you for viewing this video, for expressing your interest in AlphaCars vehicles, in AlphaCars service work, in AlphaCars team, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like the vehicle, definitely visit alphacars.com to check out the availability. Our listings are incredibly thorough. Even if you don't need a car, we hear from our customers or website visitors. They just enjoy visiting the website and reading up about the vehicle. We cover the history, we cover special details about the vehicle, we cover our inspection report, we cover improvements we've made, we make all the disclosures. Most of our vehicles have no disclosures as far as what doesn't work, but if there's something that doesn't work, we always disclose that. And if, once again, all of us, including myself, we had a pleasure of viewing this gorgeous 2004 Mercedes SL55 with only a little over 43,000 miles and an amazing ownership history. Special thanks to the last owner, who unfortunately I never met, but he or she, they did an amazing job of preserving this vehicle. So hopefully they will see this video and will hear our thoughts about the job they've done. I'm sure they enjoyed it, and they left it in the condition that we all can enjoy it. So right now, I want to thank you. My name is Dimitri, and until next time.